Someone just crossed my boundaries, but I'm not gonna reply. I'm so angry right now, but I'm not gonna give them any reaction because I am a mature person. I am a grown-up person. Ever since childhood, everyone used to piss me off. I used to feel so angry, but I never let it out because I am the bigger person. I should be the one who keeps it all together. It feels so bad. It feels so suffocating, but I guess this is how things should be. I should be a mature person. I should be the bigger person. I should be the mature person. I should be the bigger. Oh my god, what's happening? Why is everything spilling over? Why is nothing in my life making sense anymore? I have no control over my body. What's happening? This is what happens when you don't crash out. This cup is your life. The water that I just put in are your emotions. You never let out any emotions ever. And now, upon every minor inconvenience, you're just gonna be spilling over. You're gonna make no sense of what is happening to your body. You're gonna feel overwhelmed and you are going to feel so confused. How do I deal with this problem? But it never ends. It never ends. This is your sign to be a crash out. The notion of being the peaceful person, the calm person, the bigger person is glamorized to the point where people are not even giving the valid reaction to being disrespected, to having your boundaries crossed. And it is not just harmful for the people around you, it is harmful for you as well. It is not just harmful for you psychologically, but it is harmful for you physiologically as well. Your nervous system is crying. Your nervous system is literally crying, oh my god, girl, let me have my moment. When someone pisses you off, when someone is disrespecting you, your first reaction, your knee-jerk reaction is to scream at them, to lose your shit at them, to basically crash out at them. And when you don't do it, your nervous system is now confused. Oh my god, I had a reaction. What am I going to do with it? It's going to be internalized. The water is going to stay in the cup. It's going to be internalized. It's going to be internalized. The water is going to keep filling up and the cup will overflow. And what happens when it overflows? You might have a complete outburst. And then you might be like, oh my god, where did this outburst come from? The people around you will be like, oh my god, she's losing her shit. What happened? She used to be so calm. But the reality is that I did not let my body have its valid reaction. Your nervous system now does not trust you because you did not let it breathe. You did not let your body have the reaction that it was allowed to have. You did not blow off the steam. See, let's talk about it in two different manners. What happens when you let things just internalize within yourself? What happens when you don't put people in their place? And what happens physiologically and psychologically when you don't have that reaction? Let's start with people, okay? Someone is disrespecting you, just simply being mean to you. Maybe they are not even doing it to get a reaction out of you. They are just doing it for being disrespectful. When you don't put them in their place, you are now showing that person that they are allowed to behave that certain way towards you. When you don't put that person in place, you are not now telling yourself that you are allowed to be treated in that manner. That is how you lower your standards as well. And that is how you allow people to treat you like shit as well. See, every single time you give people a reaction, you are teaching them what they should do, what they should not do, what they are allowed to do, what they are not allowed to do. And if you don't give them a reaction, if you don't put people in their place, when you don't put these bitches in their place, they're gonna think like, oh, she's okay with it. We can walk all over her. She's just a little doormat. Are you a little doormat? If you watch my content, you're not a fucking doormat. Please don't disrespect me, okay? Start putting people in their place. Start crashing out on these people. They should be scared of disrespecting you. They should be scared, oh my god, you cannot say the wrong thing in front of this person because they will beat you up. Instill the fear of God in these people. People are getting way too lenient now. We are becoming way too lenient, and that is coming from a psychologist, okay? Let's put that aside for a moment, but people are now becoming so disrespectful because a part of internet has completely glamorized being the peaceful person, being the bigger person and everything. Okay, now it is glamorized. We are now internalizing all of our feelings for the sake of being more gracious, being high value. What is high value about not showing people that you're not allowed to treat them that way? What is high value about letting people just say anything, just throw anything at you, and they not showing them any consequences? What is high value about that? I hate this entire side of internet that teaches women that you should be high value, you should talk a certain manner, you should say this, no reaction. Why? If a guy comes up to me and if he disrespects me, I'm gonna make sure he does not go back home in one piece. I'm going to make sure that he remembers it. I'm going to make sure it is a lesson for him to refer back to the next time he feels like he wants to disrespect another woman. Because how dare you? How dare you? You have to show your own self that no one is allowed to treat me like that. Not just other people, you need to show it to yourself as well. That listen, I take care of myself. I look after myself. I respect myself. And that is the standard you set for yourself. I don't care about your standards in dating. I don't care about your standards in friendship. I don't care about your external standards, the standards you have for other people. I care about the standards you have for yourself. And what are you showing yourself at the end of the day if you let people walk all over you without crashing out? If you let people do whatever the hell they want to do without crashing out, crash out on them, scream at them, yell at them, make a scene. No one cares, make a scene. I'm giving you the permission. Make a whole scene. You should be so mad. You should be furious at the thought of someone disrespecting you. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. This is me. This is my life. And I'm not going to let you put me in a place where I put this water inside and not let it out. Start putting people in their place, man. I swear to God. Because you're not only giving them the permission to treat you like shit, you are now giving them free audacity for free. Now they're gonna go home and think, oh, I can talk to anyone the way I want without facing any consequences. Do we want that? Do we want that? No. We are not boosting someone else's confidence by not giving them the valid reaction. That is the other part of the video. Now let's move on to the second part. What happens biologically, physiologically when you don't crash out, okay? Every single time you don't give the reaction out, the reaction is not disappearing. The reaction stays inside of your brain. It stays inside of your body. It literally lives inside of you. There are parts of our body, there are like locations of our body where trauma is stored. For example, in women, trauma is stored in hips, which is why many women are coming up and they are recommending dance forms such as belly dancing and more, so that women can let out those things. And you actually feel quite a lot of emotions when you do those dance forms and when you do those exercises as well, even yoga poses, whatever. People literally cry while doing that. Because your body keeps a score. You can read that book. Your body keeps a score. Your body knows what happened when it happened. And your body is going to remember that you did not let yourself have the valid reaction that you should have had when Ramesh from office disrespected you on some Friday. And now your nervous system, it does not trust you. It does not trust you. The reaction is now stored inside. And you are signaling your body that it is not safe to give that reaction out. You are now signaling your body that we are not in a safe environment to give that reaction out. Not just that, you are now signaling your body that it is not right to have that reaction in the first place. Which is why people pleasers, especially I'm talking to people pleasers, the ones who have gone their entire lives without having a mouth that works, without taking a stand for themselves, without putting people in that, without letting themselves just be, essentially, they come to a point where they realize, who even am I? You become so numb in your own body, you have no idea of what's happening. Your nervous system now doesn't trust you, it does not trust for you to take care of it. And unfortunately, there's gonna come a point in your life when your nervous system is going to start breaking down. It is going to be very inconvenient. It is going to be at a point where you don't even understand what is happening with you. You might have rage fits. You might have outbursts.
or you might just feel numb. You might not feel any emotion, nothing at all. And I'm not just bullshitting you here. There has been research that proves that when you emotionally suppress yourself, you are now setting yourself up for anxiety, depression, cardiovascular problems, stress, chronic stress, health issues. Do you need me to emphasize more on the importance of crashing out? Do you need it? Honestly, I don't think so. I think the point here is quite clear, because you need it for yourself, you need it for your own identity. You need it for the child in yourself that is being mistreated. So what I'm trying to say is essentially that try having a reaction. Normalize it for yourself, normalize it in your body for you to have a reaction in the first place. Normalize it for people around you to have a reaction. Of course, I'm pretty sure the people watching this are smart. Now, when you let yourself have the reaction that you needed to have, when you let yourself crash out, your body trusts you. You're letting the steam out. And plus, you're giving yourself a clean slate every single time. You're not going to be holding on to the grudge of not showing someone their place. You're not going to be thinking about that one time at night when you did not do what you had to do, and now it just pisses you off that you never reacted the way you should have reacted. You never put that person in place. And now that I've poked some holes in the metaphorical cup of your life, the water is not going to spill out. The water is not going to spill out. It's just going to be there. It's going to be at a certain level. You're not going to feel overwhelmed. Why? Because every once in a while you're letting yourself be. You're letting yourself have the valid reaction. You're just allowing yourself to be yourself. You are setting a standard for yourself. You are setting a standard for people around you. You're setting the standard for your nervous system. Your nervous system is now regulated. It is all beautiful in here. Crashing out is very important for you. As always, take this message with discernment, a grain of salt, and this was episode 1 of the series, and I'm so excited. I have so many topics to talk about on YouTube. If you have a suggestion for the name of our series, it would be very, very welcome. We might end up choosing the name that you suggested. So comment down below how you like the video, and I'll see you next time.